What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Coffee here. So, we're diving into the next one from the One Light Town album by Justtrae. This one's called Doubled Up. Very excited for another one off of this album. I've loved every song we've done on it so far. That one yesterday with Leroy Biggs, absolute banger. Justtrae, thank you for sharing that video, man. I really appreciate that, dude. That's fucking awesome of you. It's amazing whenever we can fucking help each other out like that as artists and just talk about the lyrics of your song, break down your music, get to know you better, and for you to show that support right back is incredible, man. I truly appreciate it. So thank you so much for that, my friend. I really, really appreciate it, brother. Subscribe. If you guys are new here, we talk about mental health, addiction, world issues, everything in between, break down all the lyrics, instrumentation. Like I said, I've really been enjoying this album so far. It's had great energy, great storytelling, great realism and relatability inside of it. And like I said, go check out that one with Leroy from yesterday because we had a great time breaking down every single bar of that one. I don't always break down every single bar. It just depends on the song, but fucking that one yesterday really had me pausing every single bar that we went by. I try not to pause a whole lot. You guys know that. But yesterday, we were having the time of our life with those lyrics. They were really going off in that song, and I don't expect anything less from the rest of this album. I've really enjoyed it, like I said. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for building this awesome community where we can share these blessings with each other, fucking jam out to some music, cheer each other up. If you're dealing with anything in life, you're going through mental health, whether you're going through addiction, please reach out for the professional help that is available, as well as coming to communities like this one where you can ask us for advice and just learn through our experiences that we talk about on here as well. I think it's very beneficial to get on here and just be open-minded with each other and allow that openness to tell your story and let people know what you've been through, because you can really inspire a lot of people, and you never know who could be having the most terrible day that you might save with the story of your own life and your own journey and the things that you've overcome. You really don't realize the effect that you can have on people until you're like sitting in a place where what we do here is happening, right? I never in my life thought that it would come to this, especially with where I was just over a year ago. I really did not see it coming into a position like this where we're getting on here and helping each other and fucking actually doing something extremely beneficial for each other that can be helpful. So please reach out for that help if you need it. That's what it's all about on here, is encouraging that and also inspiring each other through our own experiences. So we're going to dive into this one. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. This is Doubled Up by Justtrae. A piano beat, eh? I like beats like this.
Double up, I gotta get inside my bag, right?
Yeah.
Skin's toned, I don't ever need a fair fight.
Hey.
Blue checks, I ain't talking about a social
Okay.
life. Blue collar, the only thing I'd sacrifice.
Hey.
Blue collar, the only thing I'd sacrifice. Blue checks, I ain't talking about a social life. Skin's toned, I don't ever need a fair fight. I double up, I gotta get inside my bag, right?
He did it this way, and then he did it this way. I fucking like it. I love his flow in this. Very aggressive flow. He has a great flow style. This beat, love it. Love the piano style beats. Those are some of my favorite kind of beats, with that really, really orchestral movie type epic piano going on in it. The 808s slap hard as fuck when they come in. This is a great beat selection. First off, these lyrics, he said, double up, I gotta get inside my bag, right? Skin's toned, I don't ever need a fair fight. Blue checks, I ain't talking about a social life. Blue collar, the only thing I done sacrifice. Man, oh man. Blue check sign, talking about a social life with the blue check, the verified check mark. He's saying, I ain't talking about social media. Blue checks, the blue bills, right? Yes, sir, blue bills. Double up, I gotta get inside my bag. Nice, tying the bag scheme into the blue checks, right? Skin's toned, I don't ever need a fair fight. Man, he said, I go outside. He's saying I've been around. I go outside, skin's toned. I don't ever need a fair fight. Been through the ringer. That's what he's saying. Blue collar, right? I've been outside. I've seen the sun. Blue collar, the only thing I'd unsacrifice. I like that. Then he goes backwards with it. Starts at the blue collar, the only thing I don't sacrifice. Blue checks, I ain't talking about a social life. Skin's toned, I don't ever need a fair fight. I doubled up, I gotta get inside my bag, right? Man, I like the flow of this one so far.
Blue collar, the only thing I don't sacrifice. Blue checks, I ain't talking about a social life. Skin's toned, I don't ever need a fair fight. I double up, I gotta get inside my bag, right? It's a down south living, you others don't pay attention. We got corporate in the oven, the country fried in the kitchen. Man, this finger licking good on my side of any hood. Cause I used to drive a coupe and now I'm driving in the woods. Don't conversate.
This album is so good. It's literally Justtrae talking his shit. No pun intended, right? Like, he fucking needed to remind everybody a month ago, right? I think there was a lot of talk going on that I saw some of it. Just people trying to discredit Justtrae, or trying to say he was coattail riding and stuff like that. I saw all of that shit being said, and it was pissing me off when I was reading it, so I can imagine that he is feeling a type of way about it. I think the album that he's gonna put out, the next albums that he puts out, probably also he might have addressed some of it in those remixes that he's been doing that we haven't done yet. We're gonna get to those, trust me. We're getting to the Eminem remixes and the Middle Child remix. I saw that those got done, so we will also react to those as well for Justtrae. But you can tell that he is at a point right now where people have said enough that he's just gonna tell you exactly how he feels, what he's come from, what he sees in his life, and continue to tell that story in the most in-your-face, fuck the haters kind of way possible. I love that about Justtrae's lyricism. You can tell that he doesn't care what people think about him, and the way he approaches it is putting that out there for them to hear, right? He's putting it out there for everybody that doubts him and everybody that hates to hear. I'm getting on here and doing my fucking thing, and these people are loving on it, and ain't nothing that you can do about it to stop me from being myself and doing what I want to do with my life. I appreciate that about him. I love real artists like Justtrae.
Don't pay attention. We got corporate in the oven, the country fried in the kitchen. Man, this finger licking good on my side of any hood. Cause I used to drive a coupe and now I'm driving in the woods. Don't conversate the same way, me and you are not the same. I can make more than you do by selling merchants in a day. And I'm not here to make it seem like I've been here to paper chase, but the amount that I put in inside this music is a state. Hit it.
Oh boy, that's a bar, bro. Holy shit, dude. Alright, listen to this. He says it's a down south living, you others don't pay attention. Nice scheme right there to start off. We got cornbread in the oven and country fried in the kitchen. That is such a good scheme. You hear how smooth that is? That's such a smooth flow right there. It rolls right off the tongue. Very perfectly written. He's got that kind of flow back where when he gets into it, it just bounces with itself, right? It's so good and so consistent. So we got cornbread in the oven and country fried in the kitchen. Man, his finger licking good on my side of any hood. Cause I used to drive a coupe and now I'm driving in the woods. Whew. Damn, man. I used to drive a coupe and now I'm driving in the woods, he said. Don't conversate the same way. Me and you are not the same. I can make more than you do by selling merch just in a day. He's saying, my people hold it down for me. They're loyal. They know, right? He says, they know that I'm loyal to them and they are loyal to me. And if they hear that I am in a situation, believe me, they will ensure that I am okay and help me out by showing me their support, selling that merch, right? Buying that merch and repping Justtrae's merch. He's saying, my people got my back and I know I'm going to be okay at the end of the day. He's saying, but we don't conversate the same, right? He's saying, we don't converse the same, man. Damn. He says, I can't even talk to you. That's what he's saying. He's like, I don't even know how to have a conversation with you because I'm in a whole different pocket and lane with myself, you know? I can make more money than you do by selling merch just in a day, and I'm not here to make it seem like I've been here to paper chase, but the amount that I put in inside this music is estates. So he's saying... He's saying he's dedicated so much time, blood, sweat, and tears to his fucking craft and funding it that he could have probably bought an estate with what he's spent on it, right? And that takes a shot at the people who actually already have one. In its own way, because what he's saying there is, he says, you might have the estate, but what part of yourself did you sell to get that? Is what he's saying there. He's saying, I fucking bought myself in to everything that I have with my own funding. And fucking put a shit ton of art out there for the world to see, to get the traction, to get to where I wanted to be. I grinded, I worked my ass off and stayed consistent, release after release after release. He put out 5 albums last year, and I'm not sure what we're gonna get this year. I think we've already pretty much gotten 2 albums, 2.5 albums worth of music from him this year alone already into March. So take that for what it is with his work ethic. What he's saying is, fucking, I put the amount of money into my music that could have bought me an estate, and even the people that are in the estates are just sellouts to me in most instances. He is deep, man. This is layers, man. You gotta really peel it back and think about what he's saying, and there is layers inside of these lyrics.
Way, me and you are not the same. I can make more than you do by selling merches in a day. And I'm not here to make it seem like I've been here to paper chase, but the amount that I put in inside this music is a state. Hidden valley just like a ranch house, I put that shit on everything. Rocky top and rocky roads, my country roots are heavy. The downs, the undergrounds, the rocky soil's handmade. Sticking to my roots, my color's whiter than some mayonnaise. Some of y'all just act tough, I call you out just like a bluff. And you been folded under pressure, ain't no lecture what I stuff. I didn't make it off of TikToks, this level's what I touch. I made it off a pen and pad with every track I doubled up. Blue.
Damn, man. Damn. Hidden Valley, just like a ranch house. I put that shit on everything. Oh my god, bro. He's not talking about ranch dressing in that bar. I can promise you guys that. Wow. He said he's hidden in the valley in a ranch house. That's what he's gonna... I put that shit on everything. He's not saying food. He's saying I fucking mean it. Right? Read between the lines, guys. Trey is, like I said, he's layers to these lyrics. Rocky top and rocky roads, my country roots are everything. The hand-me-downs, the undergrounds, the rock and soil's handmade. The hand-me-downs, the undergrounds, wow. Wow, the undergrounds could be alluding to, like, even, like, wow, the mine shafts and tunnels and stuff that you'll find in rural areas and shit like that, too. On the trails, the back trails and shit. And then the hand-me-downs, right? The hand-me-down clothing, the hand-me-down toys, the heirlooms of the family that get passed on from person to person. That kind of stuff is what he's talking about. He's talking about family values, loyalty to the family, and everything like that, as is a common theme in all of his lyrics. He's always talking about the roots, where he came from, his family values and everything. That's why I love him so much. I love the aspect of loyalty that his music bears. It's very, very impressive. I'm sticking to my roots. My color's whiter than some mayonnaise. Some of y'all just act tough. I call you out just like a bluff. Oh, a bluff. Wow, I call you out just like a bluff. A bluff. Call it out over a bluff echo effect. Oh my god, bro. What are you doing right now? He's using the environment to fucking make metaphors, dude. Stop fucking with him. He can... My god, dude. This is essence in lyrics. This is pure essence of One Light Town, right? Look at the picture. Look at the picture of the album cover, right? Look at where he is. What's the backdrop? See? Oh, man, it's so deep. It's so deep, man. You've been folded under pressure, ain't no lecture what I stuff. I didn't make it off of TikToks, there's levels what I touch. I made it off a pen and pad with every track I doubled up. Bam! Right there, man, I didn't make it off of TikToks. He's saying I didn't have to follow trends, right? He's saying I didn't follow the trends to make it where I blew up. He says I didn't blow up off of something that was a trend. Actually, Justtrae went the total opposite direction and chose to stand on the side that many people like to fight against, which is Creek Squad and Upchurch, right? The fucking level of people that try to come in and ruin it and sabotage it in the most insane ways. They look like psychopaths. Let's just be completely fucking honest. Some of these people that are out here trying to go at Creek Squad and Upchurch look like absolute psychos. Like, we gotta lock them up, right? We gotta get them out off the streets. Like, they're a danger to themselves when it comes to some of the crazy shit that they pull. I mean, that's the facts of the matter. Like, they are wild. Man. It is what it is, man. Welcome to the internet, as we say, right? It is what it is. Welcome to the internet, but there's some madness going on, and you just look at it sometimes, I'm like, what the fuck is going on YouTube, man? What is this? Oh, shit. But we get great songs like this from Justtrae, and great songs from the other artists, Upchurch and all of them as well, because of all of that mess that goes on. So let's be grateful for that aspect of it, right?
Color the only thing on a sacrifice. Blue checks, I ain't talking about a social life. Skin's toned, I don't ever need a fair fight. I double up, I gotta get inside my bag, right? Blue collar, the only thing on a sacrifice. Blue checks, I ain't talking about a social life. Skin's toned, I don't ever need a fair fight. I double up, I gotta get inside my bag, right?
I really love the beat style for this album that he's selected so far. The beat style on this album is really good. I've really been enjoying the beats that he selected for this album. Fucking dope lyrics in this one. Not a whole bunch of lyrics, but the level of deepness and realness inside of them still gave us so much to talk about, did it not? Leave it to Justtrae, right? I say this all the time on here when it comes to lyrics. You don't have to say much at all to say a whole lot with some lyricism. You really don't. You can say a whole lot with 2 to 4 bars, and that's the truth. You can really blow a person's mind with just 2 bars if you're writing on that level, and we get bars like that from Justtrae. I really appreciate songs like this. This is just a banger of a song, telling you where he stands and where he comes from, letting us know who Justtrae is, right? And it's starting to look like he really is Justtrae, right? it makes sense, man. Y'all be out here trying to compare him to all kinds of shit, and fucking saying he's riding on this person and he's riding on that person and he's clout chasing and now he's dissing Tom, so that means that his career's fallen off because he has to diss Tom. First off, he didn't have to diss Tom. He dissed Tom 4 times because he felt like it, and that's really all there is to it. Any diss track that he's put out in the last month, he just wanted to do that. So I think that says more about the people that he directed it at than it does anything else, right? Take it for what it is. He wanted to do that, and he did it so quickly and resumed normal function like nothing even happened. And, I mean, like, come on. Be real with yourself. That's a badass move. That's some boss shit right there, to be honest. Like, Justtrae just kicked in the door, fucking swung a bunch of fists, beat them up with the fucking nunchucks, right? Wrapped him up and set him in a corner, walked out the door, and continued normal function. Like, that was that, you know? That's what Justtrae did with all of those fucking moments of diss tracks that we had. So even to call that chasing clout is very far off because he had plenty going for himself before he even did that. That was fun for him. That was a break for him, honestly. Right? And if you don't look at it like that, I don't know what to tell you, my friends. The original video will be in the description. As always, subscribe to Justtrae, support all the artists we have on the channel. That's what we do this for, get the music out into the world, relate it to our own lives, talk about the subject matter in it. It's fucking awesome. This was a really good song. I'm enjoying this album so far. Thank you guys for building this awesome community with me where we can spread the blessings with each other each and every day, encourage each other to grow and learn more about ourselves through all of the issues that we go through. I know it's tough out here. It is. Trust me. We all understand. I think that everybody has come to a pretty mutual understanding that things in the world right now are just really difficult in general for everybody. This stands as a testament to the blue-collar kind of lifestyle. This whole album, to be completely honest, the One Light Town album, has held that vibe. And I'm really appreciating that Justtrae is giving us this style of lyricism and this style of storytelling. It's something that is so helpful and influential to people who are stuck, feel stuck, right? They might not be stuck, but you can feel stuck sometimes, or just struggling inside of that blue-collar kind of life that isn't always easy and is very painstaking and a lot of hard work to just support yourself and make the dollars that you have to support your family and everything like that. Justtrae is a fucking spokesperson for that kind of stuff, and we have to appreciate that, man. You have to appreciate something like that. Like I said, guys, please reach out for help if you're struggling with mental health and addiction. There are so many people in the world that care and have been through it and understand how to help you. I promise you, you're not alone. Bear that in mind always. I love you guys. We're going to get out of here. I'm Vakasa Kavi. A reaction video a day keeps the doctor away. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me, comment those suggestions, subscribe up this way, bang the notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a blessed night. Peace.